Welcome to the Season 1, Episode 7, Tandoor Magic, Fire Without Fear. Before we light up today's fire, let us acknowledge 3 books that keep the tandoor alive outside the oven. Ranjit Rai, Tandoor. That's the first book, The Great Indian Barbecue. It's a technical Bible of heat, which talks about meat and the method of cooking. Anshuman Sharma's Tandoor is the second book which I would like to talk about. A journey through tough times, the cultural brigade linking the ancient flames to the modern kitchens. And last but not the least, K.T. Achaya, Indian Food, the historical companion, which I never let my hands off and can be always seen near to my study desk. This reminds every flame carries a history. Today, I welcome you to the 7th episode of the Season 1 of the Culinary Challenge show. I am Rahul Srivastava, a chef who has spent half of his career chasing flames and other half learning not to flinch from them. Each burn mark tells a story, part curiosity, part courage, and a little bit of obsession with the perfect char. Every Indian kitchen dreams of fire. The hiss of naan against the clay, the roar of coals, and the perfume of charred meat. The tandoor is not just a cooking equipment, it is a theatre. If you miss the timing or the heat, your naan goes limp instead of blistered. Nail it and you capture the centuries of smoky history into a single bite. That's the story of tandoor. Today, in this episode, you will learn how to recreate the clay oven drama in the most modern kitchens. No mud cylinder required. Just science, rhythm, and a little bit of nerve. That's what it'll take. You're going to walk away with the following great things. First one being a lightning fast history of tandoor, which I will brush basically starting from Persia to Punjab. In Persia, where the tandoors were a result of in Persia, where the tandoors were also called tandoors, till the time after 5,000 years of history, wherein they traveled to Punjab, and they were called tandoors or sanja chula. Some pro tip for blistered naan, juicy kebabs, and believable smoky notes without making enemies with your apartment's smoke alarm. So let us step into the cylinder of fire and deep dive the first segment from the tandoor to tandoor. It's a small story, but it took 5,000 years to make it. The story begins in the ancient Persian tandoor in Indus Valley, where clay ovens were used to bake the flat breads right out of the earth. Its cousin, called tonir or tandir, and the village tandoor carried the same principle all over Asia, Persia to Punjab, just to trap heat, cook fast, and feed community. In Punjab, it became sanja chula, a shared oven where neighbors baked together, class boundaries, softened glow. Post-partition refugees brought that fire to Delhi. These Delhi dhabas are today making tandoori chicken and butter naan, which is India's truly celebrated food, the smoky red glue of Punjabi barbecue. A migrant fire from the ancient pits to the royal feast in your apartment kitchen. Let's get into the second segment. Why does the tandoor at home fails as compared to the tandoor in restaurants? Primarily, there are 3 reasons which wreck the tandoor taste and flavor. First one is being weak or uneven heat. How you can overcome that is by throwing a little bit of water and making sure that it's blistering hot. Preheat your cast iron pan or pizza stone 20-30 minutes to the max temperature. And the water test, which I just now spoke about, the hiss with an attitude is always required. Second, an important point is no smoky depth. Your naan looks fine, but tastes baked, not fired. Why don't you put a small bowl with a hot charcoal inside it and spoon a little bit of ghee close to the 2 minutes that authentic perfume can be generated inside your oven. A little bit of chili paste can be added to give that paprika note, black cardamom which cheats the flavor overall. Third and the last point is the poor surface contact. Your naan will slide off. Kebabs dry out before getting charred. The fix to that is a wetter dough and brush the sides of the dough with a little bit of water. Inverted cast iron wok, and for kebabs you can use a little bit of yogurt and a gram flour into the meat and preheat the skewers for the instant sear. Naan does not fall because of gravity, it falls because you hesitated. Let's get into the third segment, which talks about pro hacks which you can use. At your home, you can use an inverted wok tandoor. Flip your cast iron wok upside down. Crank up the heat, slap water, brush the dough on top, cover it. Instant mini tandoor. That is what you get at home. Also, oven plus stone plus top grill bake. Naan or kebabs, anything, you can grill them and get that blistered finish. Grill pan with dhungar finish, you can sear kebabs on the rigid pan, trap them with a small live charcoal, ghee and cover it up. That pure Amritsari aroma is what you will get. Using pressure cooker? Yes, we have a solution for that. For tough cuts, pre-tenderize and pressure finish with a quick heat char. That is how you will get the good and soft kebabs out of your homemade tandoors. You don't need a backyard tandoor. You just need some courage, cast iron griddle, and that will turn the knob all the way up. That is the overall 1-point solution. Now let's come to the last of this podcast. My first real tandoor lesson happened in Punjab. I slapped the dough onto the wall. It slid down, right down, and laughed. The cook was laughing away. He said, "Beta, the wall does not hold the bread. It is being held by your trust. Slap the dough with no doubts and your naan will never fall. It will hold the same way as you hold your confidence." That day I realized fire does not need skill. It demands respect. So here's your #clay challenge. Any pan, stone, grill you might have. Show me your heart, not just a recipe. Make that blistering naan, smoky kebab, and #it to clay oven challenge for a chance to be featured. Next time, we turn from open flame to a trapped steam, which is the next episode. Pressure cooker mastery, beyond rice and dal. How you can remove the collagen from the meltdown or flavor concentration. We will turn those whistles into culinary rhythm. Signing off, your host Rahul Srivastav, holding the respect of fire and trust and confidence to make sure that your naan sticks the wall of your tandoor. See you. Bye-bye. Thank you.